The sleepy starfish's secret wish. Far away, where the ocean whispers secrets to the shore and the sun paints the sky with gentle hues of pink and gold, lived a tiny starfish named Stella. Stella wasn't like the other starfish. While they busily explored coral castles and chased playful schools of fish, Stella loved to dream. Her favorite spot was nestled between two smooth, gray pebbles, just where the warm, shallow water met the soft, golden sand. Here, she would close her 5 delicate arms, not in sleep, but in a peaceful, thoughtful stillness. She'd imagine soaring with the seagulls high above the waves, or drifting like a cloud across the vast, blue sky. But Stella had a secret wish, a wish she'd never shared with anyone, not even her best friend, the grumpy old hermit crab, Herman. Her wish was to see the stars. Not the glimmering, reflected stars she sometimes saw dancing on the water's surface at night, but the real, brilliant, faraway stars that twinkled from the deep, dark canvas of the night sky. One evening, as the last sliver of sunlight dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in fiery oranges and purples, Stella felt a familiar tug in her heart. She watched as a little boy and his mother walked along the beach, hand in hand. The boy pointed upwards, a look of pure wonder on his face. Stella heard his excited voice carried by the gentle breeze, "Look, Mommy! The first star!" Stella longed to share that wonder. She knew she couldn't swim to the surface and peek out. Starfish weren't built for that. And even if she could, the ocean was so vast, and the sky so far away. It seemed impossible. She sighed a tiny, starfish sigh, stirring a few grains of sand around her. The next morning, Stella was still feeling a little wistful. Herman, scuttling by in his borrowed shell, noticed her quiet demeanor. "What's the matter, Stella? Not chasing any dream fish today?" he grumbled, though his tone was softer than usual. Stella slowly opened her arms. "Oh, Herman," she began, "I have a secret wish, and it feels so silly because it can never come true." Herman stopped, his beady eyes peering out. "Nonsense, Stella. All wishes have a chance, especially the secret ones. Tell old Herman." So, Stella confessed her wish. She told him about wanting to see the real stars, not just their reflections. Herman listened patiently, nodding his little head. When she finished, he was quiet for a moment. That's a rather ambitious wish for a creature of the deep. But not impossible. We just need to think outside the shell, so to speak." "Really? You think so?" "Of course. The ocean is full of wonders, Stella, and so is the world above. You just need a little help. Perhaps, a friend with a different perspective. Sylvia, may I have a moment of your time?" "Good morning, Herman, Stella. How may I help?" Herman explained Stella's secret wish. Sylvia listened, her large, gentle eyes sparkling. When Herman finished, Sylvia smiled. "That's a beautiful wish, Stella. And I think I can help. It won't be easy, but if you trust me, we can try." "Oh, Sylvia, thank you. I trust you completely. Hold on tight, little star. We're going on an adventure." Slowly, carefully, Sylvia began to ascend. The water grew warmer, and the light above became brighter, changing from the soft, diffused glow of the deep to a clearer, more defined radiance. Stella felt a tingle of anticipation all over her body. She could feel the gentle sway of Sylvia's movement, and the world around them transformed. They passed schools of shimmering fish, who darted out of their way. They glided past tall, swaying kelp forests that tickled Stella's arms. As they got closer to the surface, Stella could hear new sounds, the distant cries of gulls, the soft lapping of waves against the shore. It was a symphony she had only ever imagined. "We are almost there, Stella. But you must be brave. Just for a moment, we will be out of the water." Stella nodded, her heart thumping like a tiny drum. She took a deep breath, or the starfish equivalent of one. With a powerful, yet gentle, flick of her tail, Sylvia breached the surface, lifting Stella just high enough to clear the water. For a glorious, breathtaking moment, Stella was no longer beneath the waves. She was above them. And there, against the vast, dark velvet of the night sky, she saw them. Thousands upon thousands of tiny, brilliant diamonds, scattered across the heavens. They weren't reflections, they were real, each one a distant sun, twinkling with an ancient, silent light. The sleepy starfish gasped, a silent, starfish gasp of pure wonder. The air felt cool and fresh against her delicate skin. She saw constellations she'd only heard whispers of, and felt a connection to something immense and beautiful beyond anything she had ever known. It was more magnificent than any dream she had ever conjured. It was more real, more vibrant, more magical. Her secret wish, the one she thought impossible, had come true. As Sylvia gently lowered her back into the water, Stella was silent for a long moment, tears of joy welling in her tiny eyes. "Thank you, Sylvia," she whispered, her voice filled with emotion. "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Sylvia smiled kindly. "It was my pleasure, Stella. To help a friend reach for the stars is its own reward." They slowly descended back to the familiar depths, Stella's mind still alight with the memory of the starry sky. When they reached her cozy spot between the pebbles, Herman was waiting, a look of concern on his face. "Well? Did you see them?" "Oh, Herman, yes. They were everything I ever imagined and more. So bright, so many, like tiny jewels scattered by a giant hand. See? I told you." Never give up on a wish, especially a secret one. From that day on, Stella still loved to dream, but her dreams were now filled with the vivid memory of the stars. And sometimes, when the night was clear, she would tell Herman and Sylvia new stories, stories inspired by the constellations she had seen. She learned that even the smallest creature, with the help of true friends, could reach for the most impossible dreams. And as she drifted to sleep each night, nestled safely in her sandy bed, Stella knew that the stars, though far away, were now a part of her heart, whispering sweet, starlit secrets to her ocean dreams. The end.